And what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's see the stat sheet here for Dyson Daniels.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Paolo Banchero is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Diabate in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Atlanta, we've got Anthony Edwards. Jordan Poole out there with Shepard. Then it's Duran. And it's Isaac in at the 4-man spot. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant.
Here we go.
And really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Now here's Banchero. From outside, off the mark. Here's Poole. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Banchero against Isaac. And Banchero gets it to go.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Outside Edwards. Duran with a screen on Vassell. And here's Edwards outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Isaac against Banchero. Vassell outside. Pass to Diabate. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. And it's Poole with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Duran against Henderson. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Duran with a screen on Vassell. And here's Edwards outside. And Atlanta misses again. For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Vassell passes to Banchero. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Back to Henderson. Daniels outside. Banchero with a screen on Edwards. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Edwards against Vassell. And here's Shepard for 3. And he can't jam it through. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown to the middle. Here's Diabate. No good with a layup. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Daniels outside. Driving inside. Back to Henderson. The rebound by Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Fifth in fewest turnovers per game, and they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
And when it comes to avoiding turnovers, they do a great job attacking under control. It's a delicate balance. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
You know, for New Orleans, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now here's Vassell. Still no points. The ball's knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Outside Edwards. Pass to Poole. Here's Shepherd. Isaac with a screen on Henderson. And they call an illegal screen here.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And Atlanta making a change here. Clowney's checked in. Pelicans trail by 3. Henderson outside. Here's Vassell. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Poole outside. Back to Edwards. Duran finds Edwards. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 3. Pass to Vassell. Banchero outside. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Down low. And stolen by Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Now here's Henderson, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. The rebound by Atlanta. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, but the teams are fairly evenly matched. It can still be entertaining basketball.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
And he gets the bucket.
Assertive offense from Banchero. It's good that he isn't shy about working for his looks.
Pass to Poole. Duren with a screen on Daniels. Here's Poole. Here's Clowney. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Vassell outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Banchero outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Edwards. Here's Shepherd. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. Jalen Duren is second.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Atlanta making some changes. Reddish is checked in for Poole, and it's Fears in for Shepherd. And then for New Orleans, Oubre, he's checked in for Daniels, and it's Rollins in for Henderson. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Outside Oubre. Out to the wing. Banchero left side. Fades back. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Edwards. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Edwards has got 8 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Atlanta leading by 4. Well, Clark, when we watch Paolo Banchero play, you can forget he's 6'10".
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds, and all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that kind of production.
Pass to Fears. Here's the pick. This one for 3. Diabate grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Rollins. Banchero outside. Just 5 on the clock. He can't get it to go.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Reddish passes to Duran. The jump hook. Off the left rim and out.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Vassell. 15 in his last outing. And it's Banchero again missing. Outside Reddish. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, he picked him clean. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Rollins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Edwards with it. 4-3. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Atlanta on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Luke Cornett, Ken Whitmore out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Champagnie at the 4.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Oubre. 14 points his last outing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Bagley sets a screen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Well, you look at Banchero. He's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting 5 is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. For 3, Fears gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Oubre. Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Atlanta. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Fears. Pass to Tyson. And Reddish, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
and sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Whitmore. No points so far. Here's Tyson. Whitmore defending. Here's Fears. Shot from the low post is good. And Atlanta leads by 14.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Here's Rollins. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. He's checked in for Champagny. Daniels comes in for Whitmore. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Rollins. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Shepard. Outside Edwards. The three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Pelicans trail by 14. Henderson outside. And here's Cornette. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Here's Shepard. He has 6. Left side, Edwards. Out left to the wing. Lets it go. And Atlanta misses again.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Pass to Edwards. Bagley, a screen on Oubre. Edwards for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Banchero outside. Daniels outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Shepard. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Henderson outside. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Isaac, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Pelicans also making a change. Diabate's checked in. Isaac outside. Outside Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
I really like how he's playing tonight. Taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Now Banchero. 16 points for him. Count it. Good. Banchero's got 18 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. That's off. 7 for 12 now. Daniels outside. Banchero against Isaac. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Duran, he's checked in for Bagley. Vassell, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Henderson. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Isaac with the steal. Throws it up high. Duran, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Vassell. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, it was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. First one falls for him.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Sheppard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Bagley's checked in for Isaac. Both good from the line that time. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
And Atlanta with possession here. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Looking for an opening. Shoots over to Sell. Edwards, no good.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Poole, the pass to Edwards. Duran with a screen on Vassell. Edwards against Vassell. Back to Poole. It's stolen by Daniels. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Pass to Banchero. Duran with a steal. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Banchero no good. Atlanta leading by 10. Steps back. The teardrop, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Free throw no good for Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Now here's Daniels. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Banchero finds Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Banchero. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bagley, the shot no good. Great D that time from Banchero. Oh, sweet move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. Number 1, Atlanta.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
He's off on the first.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Second free throw, no good.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Bagley. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bagley's got 7 points.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Outside Bagley. Pass to Duren. Pool for 3. It's hauled in by Henderson. Pelicans trail by 13. Banchero with it. Last game he had 34 points. Daniels passes to Banchero. From outside the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Duren's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Inside. Bagley finds Duren. Vassell against Edwards. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And stolen by Edwards. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for Atlanta.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in the energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
It's time now to take a look at how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
I don't put stock in the voting at this point. I could be blindfolded and tell you who's up there.
Yeah, and then on the outside looking in, you have a few guys on the bubble who haven't made their moves yet. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. Shepard is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Edwards. Back to Duren. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 3 assists in the game.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And for New Orleans, we've got Scoot Henderson, Devin Vassell out there with Banchero. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Atlanta leading by 13. Isaac outside, and stolen by Banchero. Daniels passes to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero. rising up and throwing it down, folks.
How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, BA. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
Now here's Henderson. Yet to see a basket. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Poole outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Banchero. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Banchero. Clock at 4. Shoots from 14. And it's Banchero again missing.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Duran. Now here's Edwards. Over Henderson. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 20.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And here's Banchero. Isaac covering. The jump hook. And it's Banchero again missing. Atlanta leading by 11. Pass to Edwards. Here's Shepard. Isaac for 3. It's hauled in by Henderson. To the paint. Daniels against Edwards. Henderson, the pass to Daniels. Vassell outside. Down low. Here's Banchero. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 26.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
To the inside, Isaac. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Banchero outside. To the middle. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
He's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is, so he should pile up the block shot.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Five on the clock. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Isaac. Atlanta leading by 9. Pass to Poole. Outside Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading to the Bay to take on the Warriors.
And that game against the Nets, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Vassell outside. Pass to Banchero. From downtown. And again, New Orleans no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Banchero. 26 points for him. Tries again. Cornette with the bucket. Cornette's got his second basket on the night.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. They set the pick. Pass to Edwards to get back on track. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 7. Banchero finds Vassell. Henderson outside. Banchero outside. Daniels outside. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Daniels has got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Atlanta leading by 4. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the 2K leaderboard, looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. Mark Williams, number 1. Jalen Duren is 2nd.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. Duren in the high post. Working on Cornette. Pass to Shepard. Duren the screen. 6 to shoot. And Atlanta misses again. Here's New Orleans now. They've got a 13-2 run going. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
And they've got a spot in the top 5 teams when it comes to points off turnovers. These guys never hesitate to make the most of any opportunity they get to turn sloppy ball handling into quick points.
And you talked about their scoring numbers. One of the top teams in the league. This is an offense that fans love to watch. And Atlanta making a change here. Reddish is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Diabate comes in for Cornette. And Itubre in for Banchero. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Atlanta making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And here's New Orleans now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Diabate. Henderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels outside for the lead. The rebound by Atlanta. Just 1 point separating the teams. Here's Bagley. He's covered by Oubre. The kick out to Poole. To snap the cold streak. And Atlanta misses again. New Orleans has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Daniels passes to Vassell. Lets it fly. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter. Takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Here's Diabate. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Vassell passes to Daniels. And there's a pick. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Bagley. It's a one-on-one situation. It's stolen by Daniels. Pass to Henderson. Here's Diabate. Off with the layup. Atlanta leading by 3. Outside Reddish. Now here's Isaac. He's guarded by Vassell. Shot is good by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Reddish against Vassell. Can't connect from short range.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clowney, he's checked in for Isaac. Tyson comes in for Poole. And it's Fears in for Shepard. And then for New Orleans, Cornette's checked in for Diabate. Champagny comes in for Daniels. And it's Rollins in for Henderson. Now here's Oubre. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Vassell outside. The 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. They set a pick. Here's Fears. They get it back. And here's Bagley. Hits the jump hook. Bagley's got 9.
Already a solid passer. But you get the feeling Fears could even be better at this.
And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Reddish with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Reddish. Right side Bagley. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Up top, Vassell. Reddish covering. Cornette with it. Bagley's on him. Fires away from way outside. And Fears pulls it down.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Their offense offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Champagny. Vassell outside. Looking to end the run. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Cornette's gotten his third basket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
For three, Fears. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Edwards. Also Fears out there. Marvin Bagley is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. The shot's good. Ben Carroll's got 11 points here in the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Bagley. Here's Fears. Here's Clowney. Guarded by Ben Carroll. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Here's Fears. It's hauled in by Oubre.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Pass to Whitmore. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Fears. Count it.
Yeah, Fears has all sorts of ways to finish. The floater is going to come in very handy in his NBA career.
Rollins passes to Ben Carroll. Off target with the 3. Atlanta leading by 7. Pass to Fears. From deep. Reddish misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Ben Carroll against Reddish. Ben Carroll right side. Fires from 14. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Reddish. Pass to Fears. Good on the bucket. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, what control from the rookie Fears inside. Not allowing the defense to get him off balance.
And here's Oubre. For 3. The shot misses. Nice D from Reddish. Pass to Fears. Back to Reddish. The kick out to Edwards. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Isaac, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Pelicans also making a change. Diabate's checked in for Cornette. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Rollins. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Outside Reddish. Pass to Edwards. Here's Fears. Back to Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Outside Oubre. Here's Banchero to stop the drought. And again, New Orleans no good.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Yep, that one goes. Fears has got 6 here in the quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Now here's Whitmore. Pass to Diabate. The 3 ball. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Oubre with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Banchero's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Rollins passes to Banchero. Edwards pulls it in.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Pass to Fears. Fires the 3. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists in the game.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Now here's Whitmore. Here's Rollins. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 7 rebounds in the game. Left side Reddish. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the screen. Nice D from Reddish.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Banchero. Out to Oubre. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rollins. And again, New Orleans, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Edwards finds Reddish. Isaac in the post. And he comes up with a bucket. And Atlanta leads by 20.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Whitmore. To the inside. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
To see our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
I tell you, some people can score and some people can scope. And unquestionably, he was able to score tonight. Man, the defense had no chance. They couldn't contain him, and he took full advantage.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outpacing him right now, a 15-2 run. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Edwards on the wing. The offensive rebound. Isaac for three. He can't get that one to fall. Pelicans trail by 18. Pass to Daniels. Banchero with a screen on Poole. Back to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Now Isaac. Now Poole, covered by Daniels. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. And they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Free throw good. Poole.
Yeah, you have to admire the confidence that Poole plays with. He wouldn't be where he is without it.
Daniels outside. Here's Diabate, covered by Duren. Here's Vassell. And another one falls for New Orleans.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Pass to Shepard. And here's Duren. Outside Edwards. Outside Isaac. Puts up the tray. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got his 6th assist of the night.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Banchero. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Here's Isaac. And they pick up 2. Isaac's got 11 in the second half.
And he's a strong man. Isaac's so physical getting to the bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Banchero against Isaac. Now here's Banchero. He's guarded closely. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Edwards, the pass to Poole. Banchero against Isaac. Pass to Poole. Lets it go from deep. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Vassell outside. Banchero outside. It's stolen by Isaac. Here's Shepard. Pass to Poole. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. And the shot no good. A bit short. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Pelicans. Here's Henderson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Down low. Here's Shepard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
It's stolen by Poole. And here's Edwards. It's Atlanta picking up the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.